So I, a 19-year-old female, live at home with my family and my older sister, who is 23 years old. I'm a full-time university student and work casually, so my income isn't that high. My sister, on the other hand, works full-time, earns well, and still lives at home too. Here's the issue. I always buy pads for the house. I usually stock up with multiple boxes at once because I have an irregular period, which comes every 2 months or so, give or take, while my sister gets hers regularly every month. But every single time my period finally comes, the pads are gone because she's used them all, and she never says a word when they're running low. Neither of us drives. I'm usually the one who does the small grocery runs during the week. My mom drives me to the store to pick up eggs, milk, bread, etc. The big grocery hauls happen on weekends, and my mom handles those. My point is, my sister has so much time to tell my mom or me to buy more pads, or at least tell someone we're low, but she never does. I literally went to the grocery store this afternoon to buy eggs, and she never said a thing, knowing I was going to the store. When my period ends, I always restock to avoid last-minute emergencies. But because my period is irregular, I never know exactly when it's coming. And honestly, who's going to remember to check the pad stock every 2 months? I don't use any tracking apps either because they never work for me, so I just assume my sister, who actually has regular periods, would notice and say something when we're running low. This time I got really annoyed and told her she should start buying her own pads since she's the one using them the most. We got into an argument, and she said we share everything and she's just forgetful, but this is so frustrating. I'm tired of being the one who is always restocking something she uses constantly without even a heads up. And now it's the middle of the night. I'm on the last pad in the cupboard, and I have no idea what I'm going to do tomorrow morning. I can't drive. Everyone in the house will be off to work, and no one will have time to grab any before leaving. I can't ask my dad or my brother to buy pads because we live in a pretty conservative household. I can only ask them to drive me if I say we need groceries, and that has to wait until the end of the working day because they won't be home until then. So, am I the asshole for telling my sister she should start buying her own pads, or at least take responsibility for replacing what she uses? I am embarrassed to ask for pads, being brought up in a conservative house, but this morning I did text my brother while he was out, and he stopped by the house to give me a box of pads, which was really sweet. Additionally, I'm learning to drive, but where I live you need a certain amount of hours before you can get your license, and I'm limited in gaining those hours because they need to be supervised by people who hold full licenses. My parents are too tired after work to let me drive places, and we don't go out much. Hence, most of my driving practice has been trips to grocery stores, which means I have some amount of hours but not enough to get my license yet. Secondly, because my sister started working full-time since last year, she is often too tired to build up her hours. She works, ironically, at a pharmacy and could literally just get packs on the way home, but again says she forgets. I do stock up, but the main issue is because of my irregular cycle. My sister consistently using pads means by the time mine come around, there's nothing left. Yes, my periods are delayed, but they are also very heavy and painful. I haven't been diagnosed with anything formally. Believe me, I've complained to several doctors since I was 14, but so far, nothing has come about. To everyone suggesting why I don't stock up on every grocery trip, my mother went through menopause several years ago, so my sister and I are the only ones using period products, and they are expensive. I only really stock up when needed, like now. And yes, I could stock up on standard grocery runs, but to be honest, I just always forget. I will definitely just be hiding packs in my room for emergencies like this now, but I'm just so frustrated because this happens every other period, and I'm already in pain and exhausted. I don't need to be bleeding everywhere too.